What is up, my fellow sinners, saints, beggars, choosers, whatever you may be? I am finally back with another YouTube video, so if you want to see how I ended up looking like this instead of a troll, you can definitely keep on watching. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. And if you are not new here, welcome back. Well, why don't we get the show on the road? Okay. Sorry, I'm just putting lotion on. I have this huge, I guess, anxiety if my hands are dry, and they felt so dry. It's actually snowing outside right now because it's December. So our weather here has been super bipolar. Last week we had like a 60-degree day, and then that night we had tornadoes go all over Wisconsin because of the huge warm front and cold front hitting. So yeah, it was pretty crazy. Thankfully, we live in town, so our house had like no damage. We just had our power go out for 15 hours. It went out at like 1 in the morning and then didn't get turned on till 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So yeah, that was awesome. Okay, but I guess first things first, I'm just gonna put my moisturizer on. You guys have seen me put this moisturizer on. It's one of my favorites. It's like the only one I use because I'm too chicken to try anything else because I'm afraid it'll break my face out. So it's just the e.l.f. Daily Hydration Moisturizer. It's nice because it comes in a squeezy tube, and like it gets like every little last bit drop out. So that's always good. I'm not really doing my makeup for anything special. Just figured I'd record because I have some time. I'm gonna go to TJ Maxx here in a little bit just to see if I find anything nice, because we got all our Christmas shopping done. We have like 50 presents under our tree right now, I'm pretty sure. So it's a lot. They're like coming out into our actual like living room space right now. So also, if you're wondering what this thing is down here, that's my leopard gecko. His name is Fred. I've had him since June. Yeah, that sounds right. Since June. He's been, since the power went out, yeah, really cold that day, so he's been under the heat lamp like a lot because it got freaking cold. I'm gonna take this sweatshirt off. Give me 1 second. Okay, that is off now. So today I'm going to attempt to combine these and see what the hell happens. So this is the Makeup Revolution foundation stick in F7. And then this is just my Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless in 118, because right now your girl is pale. So let's put this one on first. So like this one, when I do it in like this, it doesn't look like it matches. But once I actually start to blend it out, it matches pretty well. So it's kind of weird. Obviously I blend down my neck a little bit no matter what I put on. But anyways, so not a lot is new. I'm working in sales finally, because that's what I was trying to do for the past like year, is get into somewhere I could be in sales. I am finally in sales. So when I say that feels kind of awesome, I mean that, because that's what I've been trying to do for a while. That's what I wanted to do. I'm at a place where I really love my job. Like, I love helping people because I work at the Ashley Home Store, so I get to like help people find their furniture, help them design their rooms. So it's nice, and I like the people I work with. You know, it's not a very hard job. Honestly, it has its up and downs like every other job. pay more because it's sales. But I truly really like it. I feel like there's dog hair on my face. I just can't find it. Oh, I see it. It's just, I don't know if I got it or not, but. So I'm just gonna go in with my foundation brush, blend these two together the best that I can. So we're gonna look a little crazy at first, but when do I not look crazy? But yeah, other than my job, not too much new going on. We've done a lot of like remodeling in our house because we own this house. So I've done some remodeling, done a lot of painting, and I still have 3 more rooms to paint, but I'm so tired of freaking painting. I don't ever want to see a stupid paintbrush again. Hold on. Okay, we're back. I just, I had to take a phone call. So I blended all my foundation in. I used just a dry beauty sponge, because it's not a technical beauty blender, to kind of bounce out any lines. So I did put a little bit of concealer on my chin and my nose area. This is just the e.l.f. 16-hour camo concealer. It's the matte one. I definitely need to get more concealer because the only other concealer I have is like dang near white, and that's too light for me, and this is like out. So I'm just gonna blend that in with my dry beauty blender. I don't know why, but I've really just been liking using a dry beauty blender lately. I feel like it just helps kind of absorb like any excess oils that are in the makeup. And because I don't really like to look oily, because like if I wear my makeup long enough, I start to get oily. So I just use a dry beauty blender most of the time. But here, I'm gonna use a little bit of my concealer, but I will show you how freaking light this one is. Like, can you see that? That's like white. So I just use a little bit at a time because I don't want to look looking like no Casper over here. Mainly just use it on my eye area just because I have such like a dark inner corner because of veins and being tired all the time. So I just use it a little bit in there, blend up towards my eyebrow, and that's about it. That's really all I do. But this year on Christmas, it is going to be Saint's first, technically second Christmas, because she was born on Christmas. So I don't know if you consider that a first Christmas or a second Christmas. But it's going to be Christmas for her and her birthday. So that's kind of neat. Because she was born on Christmas Day. So that's kind of why her name is Saint, because she was born on Christmas Day. So, little neat fact. I'm just gonna set my face a little bit. I'm just using my Cody? I don't know how to pronounce that. I think it's Cody, the Airspun Loose Face Powder. You can get a giant thing of this for $5 from Walmart, and I personally think it works really well. I don't have any flashback from it. Like I've worn it like for like our family pictures. I had this on and I didn't have any flashback, and we were using like my actual camera with the flash on. So I personally really like this powder. Helps absorb a lot of oils, and you know, you don't get cakey from using too much like you would with some other powders, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm going to TJ Maxx. Trying not to spend a lot of money just because I'm still playing catch up on a couple bills. I'm mostly caught up though, so that's nice that I'm like finally catching up, because for like almost the past year I've been so behind on everything, and I've just had like this huge stress just weighing on my shoulders from not necessarily being broke, but like I didn't really have extra like money for extra things. Usually when we go grocery shopping, we spend almost $400. So we split our groceries, so we do about like $200 each. And we have hardly gone grocery shopping in the last year. Just kind of extending everything as much as we can, just because I don't have the ability to go and get, you know, a bunch of everything that I need. But thankfully my so he's not a boyfriend anymore, he's a fiance, so take it all in. Yep. So thankfully my now fiance has been helping out tremendously. Without him, I don't know what I would do, because it has been a train wreck of a year for me, to put it nicely. So thankfully I've had him in my corner helping in any way he can. So it's nice to have somebody there that you know you can count on. My parents have helped a little bit too. There are times I couldn't make my car payment and my dad had to for me. And I'm just being honest with you guys, because you know what? Shit happens. Like, I'm not going to make my life seem like it's all great and fantastic all the time, because it's not. It's truly not. It's a shit show most of the time. Especially this last year has been an absolute shit show. But thankfully I've had some really good people in my life helping me out and doing what they can to support me. But okay, I'm gonna finish these brows because these are really hard to do off camera, and I'm sure I'm going to mess up on them, so okay. That's as good as the brows are gonna get. So but yeah, this year has really been tough on me, and I'm sure it's been tough on a lot of other people, probably worse than it has been for me. And I just want people to know that, like, you know, life really does suck sometimes. Like, almost the entire year I have been extremely frustrated and more so disappointed with myself, just because I feel like I've been that's the word I'm looking for, I guess, not necessarily living up to my potential, but you know, feeling like there is something more in life for me, and I just haven't been able to figure out what that's been. I'm still not sure. So it's been a whirlwind, I will say that, and it's been frustrating. But I want people to know that, like, if you're feeling the same way, you're not alone. There are, I'm sure, millions of other people, if not billions of other people feeling the exact same way, and I am one of them. So it's not just you, you know, at some point something's going to come along and make it all click. I'm still waiting for that. I'm trying to remind myself that all the time. And of course it's easier said than done. But you know, you're not gonna know what that moment is unless you keep waiting for it. And sometimes you gotta put in a little bit of hard work. You gotta go through some major downs in life to get to that major up for yourself. But I guess that's really about all I have to say about that. Just because I'm kind of preaching to the choir here. So yeah. So I just bronzed my face with the Essence Sun Club matte bronzing powder. And I'm gonna go in with my Milani suntan bronzing powder and a little bit more, sculpting these chubby cheeks. But, you know, like I said, at some point you're gonna find something that makes everything seem worth it. You're gonna wonder why you were ever so sad. So, and like I said, I'm still waiting for that too. You know, I think I'm getting there, but it's life. It has ups and downs. We can't do anything. We can control what we do, how we feel, and that's about it. That's all we can control. So, you know, try not to stress about the major things if it's not anything that you can control. Which I know is very cliche. We've all heard it a million times before. But, you know, it's the truth. It really is the truth. So, but holy buckets, I really want a soda. We have no soda at the house right now. So, I don't know if I'm gonna stop at a gas station and get one, or if I'm just going to grab one from TJ Maxx at the checkout line. Either way, I'm not looking forward to driving in the snow. I will say that, because I don't like winter. I've gotten into a very bad car accident in the winter, and that wasn't my fault, but really freaked me out driving in the winter after that. So that was almost 3 years ago now, and I think February it'll be. I don't know, I think it was like early in the year because there was still snow on the ground. Yeah, it was early February. So, next year it'll be 3 years, which is crazy. Because it doesn't feel like it's been 3 years since my accident that I didn't cause. Because some guy decided not to look both ways at a stop sign. And, hit the side of my car with a plow. Like, he literally had a plow attached to the front of his truck and hit me. So, yeah. But I think from now on, I'm going to try to post maybe once a week. Don't hold me to it, because clearly I'm not very good at this whole YouTube thing. So, yeah, you know, it's all good, but I'm trying. It's been a year. It's been a year. We'll just leave it at that. It's been a rough year. So I haven't really recorded in a while, but it's fine. Trying to decide what I want to do to my eyeballs, because I'm really just going to TJ Maxx, so I don't really want to do anything too bougie looking, I guess. But anyways, what are your plans for Christmas? My family is coming over on Christmas Eve, and then we are going to, I'm sorry, I'm so tired. And then on Christmas Day, we're opening up our presents here, and then going over to his side's Christmas in the afternoon. So, thankfully my dad will be here for Christmas, because we weren't sure if he was going to work or not, because he's a police officer, so we didn't know if he'd be able to come to Christmas or not. But it's always nice to have him around on the holidays. So, thankfully he gets to be here with us this year, which is awesome. that's really all we're doing for Christmas as far as I know. I haven't heard too much else of what we're doing. I'm just going to go in with my Tartelette in Bloom palette. This thing is old as dirt. I've had it since before I moved out of state. So I've had this since like 2017. But I'm one of those people, I don't really think eyeshadow is necessarily expired. Sorry if you are one who does, but I truly don't. You know, it's just powder. So I usually work these things till they're dead or until I'm sick of them. So I'm just gonna go in with the like really light creamy shade. It's called Charmer, just to kind of set everything up here. Give it a nice little base. Because I applied, so for like my actual like eyeshadow base, I just used like my foundation and a little bit of concealer. So I'm just using this powder to set them all. Then I'm gonna go in with Jet Setter. We'll just go in with it because I don't really feel like doing a bunch of shades today. One thing I like about this palette is it smells nice. I don't know if that's weird, but mine smells nice. Even after all these years, it still smells nice. So I've had it for 4 years now. Because I moved out of state in early December. And I got this before then. I think it was like an early Christmas present. Because I was leaving. Which I'm probably never doing again because let me tell you, that ish was not fun. Nope. No. I lived with some crazy people who, you know, didn't necessarily have their shit together. Like, whatsoever. So yeah, I will not be doing that again. Thankfully, I live with somebody who is mentally sane now. And he has his shit together. Very much so, clearly, because we own this house. So yeah. I don't really have a lot to talk about. I'm pretty boring. I work, I come home, and I go to bed. Because I work 11 to 7, so it's pretty much get up, get ready, go to work, come home, maybe eat, and go to bed. That's what my life usually consists of. And I'm not even bullshitting you. So. Also, if you don't know already, we are a swear-friendly channel. I swear like a sailor a majority of the time, so I'm very sorry if it makes you uncomfortable. I'm just gonna go on with a little teeny weensy bit of the shade Activist, which is like the really dark brown. Just gonna kind of plop that on there a little bit. And blend it out some. Try and get a lot of this off the brush so we don't have it going everywhere. But you know what I really missed lately was like being in high school and the whole week of Christmas break, like leading up to it, was always just doing fun stuff. That's what I miss, because like we would go see the whole school, like middle school and high school. Everybody would go see a movie at the theater and play games like almost the entire week. So it was always a lot of fun, and I miss doing that. I think it's partially because I miss being a child and having no responsibilities. But it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. So yeah, that's what I miss lately. So I got that all blended out. Just trying to decide what shade I want to go in with. I'm trying to decide if I want to go between Rocker or Funny Girl. So this one's Rocker and that one's Funny Girl. Can't really see them very well. One's kind of like a pinky shade, the other one's like a little bit of a more champagne looking gown. So I think I'm gonna go in with rocker and then maybe do a little bit of funny girl over the top. I usually don't use a brush with my shimmer shades just because I feel like it gets everywhere more than it does when you're on the fingers. So wish me luck. It's also not very easy when you have nails on, I will say that. Because you try not to get like the shimmer up at the tip of your nail and transfer it everywhere onto your eyeball. It's a process. I will say that. Building it all up, kind of blurring those edges a little bit down here. I think what I'm going to do is maybe put a little bit of funny girl on top just for a little bit of extraness. Just for some extra bling. And like I can still see it's glitter is still getting under my eyes, but you know, it's fine. I think we'll live with a little bit of glitter. So okay, my fiance absolutely hates glitter. Like Christmas, no glitter ornaments, no glitter decorations because it just, according to him, it gets everywhere. So that's always a little disappointing because I really like glitter. But he means more so like loose glitter. So like if the glitters are stuck to something like really well and not falling off everywhere, it's fine. But usually the stuff I get is pretty like loose as far as glitter goes. So it's no glitters for me. And then what I'm also going to do, I'm just going to take a little bit more of the shade Funny Girl, tap it off a little bit, and just put it right in the inner corners and kind of leading it up to that rocker shade. Just to kind of mesh them a little bit. Okay, now the hard part, the eyeliner. And let me tell you, I don't really like doing the eyeliner because I'm not very good at it. So I might just do that off camera and join you guys in a second. So, bye. Okay guys, I just finished up my eyes. So I just did my eyeliner, put some lashes on. The lashes I'm wearing are the Ardell Wispies. I just have 2 layers on. I just doubled up because sometimes you just gotta. Oh, did you want to come say hi? But yeah. So that completes this look. I just finished up my hair, threw on a sweatshirt. It does say thick thighs, thin patience if you like it. It is from the company called Luckless Clothing. They are on Facebook. It is a husband and wife made company. I think they have 3 kids, but like I said, they're on Facebook. They do everything themselves, so it's not any giant company. that you can like find on Amazon. So definitely check out their page, give them a like, follow them, whatever. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to see more videos in the future, definitely hit that subscribe button, hit the like, turn on the little bell notification so that when I do eventually post again, you will know about it. So but yeah guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. I hope you guys have a awesome Christmas, no matter how you choose to celebrate it, whether it's with friends or family. I hope you guys truly have an awesome Christmas and a Happy New Year. All right, love you, bye.